And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Whoa! Today we are talking about the stuff that has went down over someone's life that is a little bit popular on TikTok, somewhat popular on YouTube, and a mediocre popular probably on the Purple app. Other than that, I don't follow them on the Purple app per se, but these are my thoughts and my ideas on the whole Jordan Cisco. I've seen him a few times on TikTok. He was streaming, he was playing Call of Duty. Seemed like an okay type guy. Wasn't really following him as much and as long as other people may have been following him. But my intake on it is from seeing his videos, which is going to show you here soon, compared to the video I saw of him hitting his wife on live stream. You can typically see that he has massive anger issues. Like he needs counseling. I don't even think a counselor can even help him out. There's a moment in time when you sit there and you're entertaining. That's the moment that you're entertaining. When you're in the entertaining aspect of being a total crazy man, you're not really entertaining. That just shows the true side of that person and what they're potentially capable of. Basically, you could tell the man has anger problems. You could tell he has anger issues. You could tell that he's going through something in his mental state. He might be trying to use streaming as a cope, with his community and or whatever else he's trying to cope with in his everyday life. But when you take it to the extremes of destroying your house and or your property, your other property or your entertainment equipment, you're crossing like a line that is very from, is he okay to is this guy insane? That's basically what he's literally showing his audience. Is he okay? Or is this guy completely insane? That's my intake of it. When I go and I entertain everyone, entertain my community, entertain whoever's there, I do it out of love, laughter, being hilarious. Never, ever am I a competitor in a video game because I don't care how good I am in the game. I'd rather, be there for all the people and show them a good show, a good side of me. But this guy, he's literally taking it to the extreme. You can see him slamming stuff in his streams. You can see him breaking his keyboard, his monitor, his whatever the hell. And what it seems to me of it is that he's using that rage as rage bait. Not saying that they might have did this, but they might have rage baited everyone else to get more views. Him and his wife might have had something set up with that aspect. No one knows. No one across all of social media knows. But there are people out there that are like that. They will definitely find something that will spark them up to the highest extent, and then they would use that to get either money and or popularity and or whatever else. But if this is really true and he's trying to keep his wife silent like most abusers do when they're abusing someone, like, hey, don't say nothing. Hey, keep your mouth shut, blah, blah, blah. You're going to ruin everything that I worked hard for. Bro, you literally ruined everything anyway. And there's going to be people out here that's still going to, follow him. They're still going to support him through all this bullshit. So let's go in and see how his setup looks a little bit back then. Maybe it might have been like roughly Black Ops 6 when it first came out, it looks like. We'll go over here. You guys see that he got his sign is all nice. His background looks decent. he don't have the boxing thing that he had and other streams of him punching or whatever he does. But let's get into it. It seems like he's a nice, chill guy. Maybe somebody you might want to literally follow and or whatever else to hang out with. Got a little streaming deck, got a nice microphone, got whatever the hell he's getting from his community because they're paying him. They're paying him to be the entertainer, mind you say, and the streamer. Now, when he takes entertainment to a whole other aspect of destroying everything that he owns, that's not entertainment. That means that you need fucking help.
Be the best in the world. I already know that. I'm here to vibe out with my chat, man. If you don't want to vibe out and you just want to hate, just go somewhere else, man. That's all. That's all, brother. Please. I'm not here for all them negative vibes, bro. I'm trying to have a...
So he's saying that he don't want the negative vibes, the negative things that's inside chat. That's normal. What you get is being a streamer. Everybody viewing you and seeing you on YouTube, TikTok, wherever else they're seeing you at. That's him trying to tell his chat, hey, I don't want you guys in here, maybe, just time him out a little bit, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get that, okay? You're going to get that. You're going to have that inside your streaming. It's going to be, it's going to happen. It's literally going to happen. You're going to have that. And the more and more you get noticed. Now, it seems like he has everything set up right, but when you go into his other videos, which will go into his most recent videos.
I was about to say 9 away from 50, but...
What in the hell happened to your wall? Like, what in the hell happened? What happened to that back there in that picture compared to that wall, compared to that whole thing right there? Is he going like senile? Is he losing his fucking mind? That landlord at that property will literally probably go in there and say, what the fuck happened to this room? What the fuck happened to this room? I could just imagine what's inside that room. I could just imagine, does this guy even shower? Does this guy even, take a bath before he gets online? What's going on with this room? I'm not trying to, hate on him or nothing. Nothing that's fancy about me and my motherfucking ghetto-ass curtain. Nothing's fancy about that, but what the fuck is going on with that room? He completely destroyed it. You can see, there's no sign no more. The wall's not even a wall. It's basically looks like toilet paper stuck to the wall. I don't even know what the hell's going on. But we're not going to get into more and more depth of this. It's just me and my opinion on him. He might be a good person and all, and as an entertainer and stuff, but he's not a good person behind the scenes. He's not a good person wherever he's at in real life. Jordan, I don't really know you much and stuff like that, and I've been through a lot of people that abuse their family, abuse their kids, and you might be having a kid soon, or you probably already have kids before this kid. But you need to go out and get yourself some counseling, get yourself some help, maybe reshape your whole streaming, persona, try to change up your vibe, your mindset, because apparently there's something going on inside your mind and inside your heart that you need to talk to God or somebody with or about, because hitting on your old lady and hitting on your children, maybe down the line, if the anger gets out of hand, that is not where you want to go. You don't want to be that type of person. And for me not knowing you, I could just tell you that right now, that I don't think you want to be that type of person, because it seems like you want a lot out of the streaming I do, and or a million other people. But when you ruin your popularity by doing stuff that you just did, even though it was strictly your fault, that you spilled the drink on your computer because you're horsing off like you are right here? Why is there a drink anywhere near your PC? And why in the fuck is your PC on the floor? Like, this is not a fucking computer lab, bro. Like, your home, your environment, whatever is your environment. You have a side table right here. Look at this side table.
He already fucking did it!
Look at this side table right here, yo.
Going back and forth. I'm not even kidding. What the fuck is going on? Yo, who's gonna give up? One of y'all gotta blow.
You have a side table there. Why is your PC on the floor? Like, you're not in a fucking computer lab. You're not in the 12th grade or 10th grade anymore. Like, why is your fucking computer on the floor? You know how dirty floors are? You know how much dust and dog dandruff and cat hair and whatever you may have at your house compared to your room that I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that can get inside your PC, you know, way even before Monster. And it just shows to show that you put your Monster right here on this side where your PC's sitting on the floor. And then you're getting up and putting your leg up, thinking that it's funny and all, and then you accidentally bump your own drink. That was completely your fault. But yeah, he goes in there and he completely takes it out on his wife, which is crazy. I don't really know you, like I said, but I hope you get help, man. I know this video might be long for all other viewers watching and or whatever else. Might not even get no views on this. That's fine. That's just how, you know, it works. But in all national reality, I'm going to be praying that you get yourself some help, that your girl actually wakes up and sees that she can have something more better in her life. And she don't even need that. She needs you. She needs you, the father of her child, to fucking change. Go get yourself some help, man. Like, if you ever want to talk, you don't even have to tell anybody else. If you ever see this video and you want to talk, you know, message me. You know, I like to talk to you because you definitely need some type of help, because I know inside your heart and in your mind, you want to be one hell of an entertainer. But beating up your girl, beating up your house, destroying your fucking equipment, going insane over, you know, small things, that's just going to lead to more and more anxiety, depression, and everything else is building up in your mind, your heart, and everything else, and you're unleashing it on stuff that you're not supposed to be unleashing it on. So I'm hoping that you get yourself some help. We went through this video, you know, just looking through it, you know, seeing that how his vibe was, you know, what he was about. You know, like I said, he's literally, let's say about this, I don't know, like where his other, like the man literally has no more near subscribers than I do on YouTube. But he just has more views because he's making that TikTok money to promote his shit. That's basically what you're supposed to do. If you guys don't really know that most of these stuff is all promotions. It's land or promotions or whatever else that the streamer is basically using. Look, bro crashes out on stream.
One and only time I'll ever have that child, so. GG's.
Like literally broke his fan or his
have that child, so.
broke his fan or whatever that was sitting there. I see what happened to the wall now. He probably tore all the paper off.
One and only time I'll ever have that child, so. GG's.
He probably literally tore the fucking paper off of his wall. Other than that, guys, I really hope you guys like this video. It's just my opinion and everything on this dude. I mean, he seems like he could be one hell of an entertainer, but he definitely needs help. And I will definitely see you guys on the next YouTube. Sorry, my cat's in heat. She's meowy, meowy. But other than that, Jordan, I really hope that you listen or even get this video. Someone send this video to him, because I'm praying that you get yourself some help, man. And in other words, I will see you guys on the next one. And I'm hoping you guys have a good weekend on Saturday, 3/28/2026. See you next time, guys. And remember, you are a part of the squad. Whoa.